number one is the consumption trap, where the income disappears before strategy is ever applied. Money comes in, money goes. So you wonder what's really happening. And the other one we said is about the debt delusion.
Yes.
That's false liquidity that you have that does not belong to you. It belongs to someone else. And the other one we said is the culture constraint. The culture constraint that you want to satisfy the culture, or you have inherited the poverty mindset and you are operating with that kind of the poverty mindset, or a guilty driven by generosity to satisfy the community allowed you. But having said, Speaker, this is the area that now I'll handle most of it.
Yeah.
So you allow me that I give the effects, and one of the effects is what we call the mental and emotional disorder. And last time I defined so much well the word disorder, and I said that this is something that was working very well, but now is no longer functioning very, very well. The life was flowing very well, but now is not flowing very well. And if we can read in the book of the Proverbs chapter 13 verse 12, it can help us to define these kinds of the emotional disorders that they come. Hope defiance makes the heart sick. So, but when the desire comes, it is a tree of life. So whenever that hope is deferred, is delayed, it makes the heart sick. But part two is what we like most of the time, that when the desire that you have gone to work for and to achieve the money, it comes to the fulfillment, it becomes the tree of life. But if it's deferred, it makes the heart sick. Yeah. So how does it make the heart sick? It is what we call the anxiety and panic in life. These are the effects. It is the constant fear of the bills and the debt and the lack. So another is what we call, it brings to what we call low self-worth. You feel low self-worth. So these people, they don't have the esteem of themselves, feeling like a failure due to lack of the wealth. And you feel you are not equally qualified to a certain level of the people. Even in a group of the people, even in a family level, you feel you are not worthy. Yeah. Because you don't have. It's where you find the people, they have the shoes, but most of the time wanaziwekanga hivi. So if you find the person pushing the shoes behind, the seat is telling you they have the low self-worth. Ama wanashida waki, kuna kitu wanataka kufunika. Kuficha. It is telling you they have this low self-worth. It is caused by the financial depression. Number two is what we call stress-related physical illness. Another effect is stress-related physical illness. And we said number one is high blood pressure. It is related to the financial depression. Nobody is born by blood pressure. It is caused by the financial issues and from chronic worries. You are worrying until the blood sugar is it is affected. The other one which we said is ulcer and digestive issues. The worries of the life and the tensions and the fears, they causes the system of the digestive to cause the ulcers. And the ulcers is what graduates and becomes, most of the people, they call it H. pylori and etc. And it can range to ulcers and brings the people to the death. I've seen so many people who have died out of that. But it started very easy as something that has an ulcer or digestive issues. The other one is what we call the wicked immunity. The wicked immunity of the body. So the financial depression, because of what you are going through, of finances and what you are facing before you, because there's a big giant. Actually, the best one that we could have used, we could have used the word that holding the bull by its horn. Yeah. We want to confront it. Although this bull, it's so big before us. But now, when you look at this giant, Goliath like David, you're feeling this is not mine for me to fight. So because of that fear, what you see the mountain before you, you are thinking, you are supposed to take your kid to the college, to the high school. You are not managing to pay the bills. The giant continue to become so big. So that long-term financial stress wears the body.
True.
Actually, let's read in the Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. This is what the Bible says. A broken spirit dries the bones.
Yeah.
A broken spirit dries the bone. A cheerful heart is a good medicine because it's very rejoicing. It has the access of the money. But crushed spirit dries up the bones. So what causes that dryness? It is lack of the immunity in the body when you are faced by this financial giant which is before you. And it is our stress-related physical illness. The other one, number 3, is what we call spiritual and relational struggles. Spiritual and relational struggles. Marital conflict. I know this one, I'm going to say it when I'm reading. I'm saying number 4. Marital conflict. Money fight and breaks home. Faith fatigue. Doubting God's provision. These are all the effects. You are doubting kama Mungu bado atakuja.
Kama mwenye anasema eti mwenye mlikukuta akakwambia
akuna bitterness
na Mungu.
Na Mungu. Because I've given the sacrifice and no miracle. I've gone to the mountain. God is not coming. I've prayed all kinds of the prayers. God is not appearing. You are praying like Elijah 7 times. And God is not appearing. And when he appears, he's like with a small, a sign like a palm of the hand. So the other one is mammon bondage. Driven. Now you can enter to the mammon bondage, driven by fear and not faith. Let's read in the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 24. It says that you cannot serve God and mammon. So now you leave God and waiting upon God. Remember